Hi, I'm going to do a literary review of Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire, published in 2005. This is the book that I'm referring to, and it's called Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire. I got it at the Baltimore County Public Library, and it's a New York Times bestseller novel published in 2005. The Son of a Witch is a modern story based on the Wizard of Oz story sequence published by Frank Baum in 1904. And in this familiar story, Dorothy of Kansas visits Munchkinland when she is battling childhood pneumonia. In the modern story, Greg Maguire writes two novels, Wicked and Son of a Witch, which were developed to be made into Broadway plays and theatrical performances, with Kristen Chenoweth starring as Glinda the Good and Idina Menzel, Elphaba, Wicked Witch of the West, and Joel Grey, Wizard of Oz. The original Wizard of Oz books from Frank Baum chronicle the story of how Dorothy went to the land of Oz, spirited away by her house, which was caught in a tornado in a 1904 dust storm, and her house landed on top of the Wicked Witch of the East, immediately killing her. Dorothy then befriends a cowardly lion, Tin Woodsman, and Scarecrow, and follows the yellow brick road on an adventure to defeat the Wicked Witch of the West, whose name was Elphaba, and then returns home after finishing a pact that she had with the Wizard of Oz. In the new stories by Gregory Maguire, the basic premise is to take the ideas and characters of the original Baum story and then follow the sequence of events. In Son of a Witch, we learn a new fairy tale about this character named Lear, who was the son of the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba. Son of the Witch chronicles the land of Oz after Dorothy has been defeated and killed the wicked sisters, witches Elphaba and Nessarose. The Wizard of Oz, who is played by Joel Grey in the theatrical Broadway series, leaves the land of Oz on a balloon, and he anoints Glinda, the Good Witch of the West, as Empress of Oz and ruler of Emerald City. The new story, which develops by Gregory Maguire, chronicles a 10-year period under ruling of the Empress of Oz of Glinda the Good. Glinda the Good marries somebody named Lord Chuffrey. She becomes Empress of Oz and founds a cloister for religious sisters and saints, and becomes head of this group of religious figures who become very important later on in the story. As the story unfolds, Lear, who was the son of the evil witch Elphaba, who was known for wearing a black hat and cape and flying on a broomstick, gives her cloak and broomstick to Lear, and he keeps these possessions, hides them, and then enlists as a soldier in the army of the Emerald City Guard, while Glinda the Good is the Empress. So for a 10-year period, Lear does military training and goes on different adventures in the land of Oz. And along the way, what follows is Glinda becomes Saint Glinda, and she names the Scarecrow as the new ruler of Oz, and a few years later, the evil cousin of Lear, named Shell, who is the son of the Wicked Witch of the East Nesseros, becomes ruler of Oz. And this is when a large part of the story unfolds. To make a long story short, when Shell becomes Emperor of Oz, he enlists magical flying dragons to protect Emerald City and keep everybody in the population under control, which includes Munchkin Land, Quadling City, the Vinkus, and the Land of the Kells. Lear, who is now a displaced military soldier, goes off on his own adventures, where he makes a new alliance with the flying monkeys that he knew, as well as flying birds, and he forms an alliance to fight the flying dragons who are controlling Emerald City and everybody who's under the ruling of the Land of Oz. In the rest of the story, Lear goes on various tasks and so on to practice magic, learn to fly the broomstick, summon creatures, and trying to invoke his right of inheritance for the land and the castle Kiamoko as the son of Elphaba. Some interesting points about the story. It's exciting to read and it's fast-paced. It provides a map and a geography of the Land of Oz, and it takes unknown aspects of the old L. Frank Baum story and offers a new twist and a new story. And it also provides a new cast of characters, including Sister Saints of Glinda, Shell, Lear, Lord Chomfrey, and Commander Sherrystone, who play important roles in Son of the Witch and the other novel, Wicked. There are many plots and subplots with enough old and new villains and heroes to compromise and develop a whole new series of books about the Land of Oz. And in summary, I give this novel an excellent 9.5 out of 10 stars.